What's going on, everybody? It's Davey from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop. So park your ass right there. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and comment down below. Today is the day you already know is day number 21 of my segment in the month of madness. So every single day of the month of October, I will recommend a horror movie for you to watch. And I think we only have 10 more days of October left. So let's make it worthwhile. So today what we're doing, we are talking about a 2018 movie, I believe, by the name of Hereditary. I don't have the goodie bag today, so bam! It should pop up on the screen somewhere. Hereditary is a A24 production, and if you're very familiar with A24, the company's kind of hit or miss, but they've been known to make very artsy horror movies, right? And Hereditary falls in line with that. Now, the pluses of this movie are this. One, the cinematography is excellent. Two, I love the story that it tells. Three, the actors and actresses involved in this movie are dope as hell too. So, I remember when this movie first came out, a lot of people were like kind of like getting Exorcist vibes. And I can honestly see that, but did it do what the Exorcist did? Of course not. It does its own thing. But by being an original story, it ends up having its own, it creates its own niche, per se. What I'm trying to say is this. Let me just go into the synopsis before I even go into that. All right, so basically what the story starts off with, it begins with there's a mother, there's a daughter, there's a son, and her husband, right? And the mother, I believe her name is Annie, her mother just passed away. So she's attending her funeral, and her daughter Charlie, who is weird as shit. All right, Charlie is weird as shit, and she looks weird as shit. That's all I'm gonna say. And this little kid loves freaking chocolate. But anyway, to the point, it just has this normal family vibe, and every family has problems and yada yada yada, blah 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 blah, whatever, right? But this movie suddenly just takes a turn. And it kind of becomes supernatural in a way. You start to realize things. You start to see things. You start to also notice like little hints throughout the way. Hereditary is one of those movies that when you rewatch it, you start to notice that they were trying to hint at the ending from the beginning, which is pretty dope, right? There's also a scene in the movie where honestly, I didn't see it coming, like at all. Like that shit came out of nowhere. But the one thing that I liked about this movie the most, and I remember when I went to go see it in theaters, is that when you watch trailers nowadays, you feel like the trailer gives away everything. At least that's what I feel like. I feel like the trailer gives away everything. And in this particular movie, I didn't feel like that. Once I saw the trailer and I'm like, man, I already know what the hell this movie gonna be about. Man, watch. This little girl gonna be over here. She's gonna be like, I don't know, like the Jean Grey of spirits or something. She's going to just be controlling spirits and throwing ghost at you or whatever on some Mario Brothers shit. And honestly, like I was completely wrong. And that's what I like. I like movies that that make trailers. And when you finish the trailer, you're just like either A, you don't know what the hell you just finished watching, or B, you just think you get it, but you don't. You know, once you see it, it's something completely different. What I've noticed about this film in general is that it's either loved or hated. This movie's loved or hated. What I've noticed, though, is that people that liked Midsommar and The Witch tend to hate Hereditary. And people that like Hereditary tend to hate Midsommar and The Witch. I'm in that group because I didn't like The Witch and I didn't like Midsommar. Now, there's a lot of people that are like, "Oh man, you just don't get it. It's beyond your brain power." Nah, dude, it's Midsommar and The Witch just ain't really good movies. Like, I'm just keeping it a buck. The Witch was a fucking slow burn with a horrible payoff, and Midsommar started off strong, dragged, and then had a mediocre ending. But for me, Hereditary, like, it kept my interest all the way through, and it kept me kind of like on my toes. Things would happen, and as soon as it would start to like feel like, okay, it's starting to become a slow burn again, things will pick back up. And that's why I like this movie. This movie to me was like it was really good. It was very refreshing because you don't really get to see too many horror films that are kind of like that honestly tell a story, and then two, they're trying to be kind of art. It's trying to be artsy, you know. Hereditary does both. It tells a hell of a story. It's kind of artsy, and the movie's just really, really amazing in my opinion. That final scene, the final act, to me, was some of the most craziest sequences that you see in about a 20-minute span. Like, that whole scene with the mom and the son and everything that went on after that, man, let me tell you. And also the part with her head, that was hilarious. I don't know, man. You just gotta, if you have not seen Hereditary, I am recommending for you to watch it. But if you're not really into slow burns like that, you're probably not going to like it. Also, this is just my opinion. This might be a way to, like, you know, test yourself. But if you liked Midsommar and you liked The Witch, you might not like Hereditary. And that's just me going off of, like, what I've seen, what I've experienced, the people that I've talked to, like, people that loved those movies, for some reason, they didn't like Hereditary. And I'm just like, really? You liked garbage-ass The Witch and garbage-ass Midsommar, but you didn't like Hereditary? Now, I know this is going to be kind of off topic, but whatever. I was really looking forward to A24's new movie coming out called Saint Maud. Of course, it got pushed because, you know, Corona. But, well, I don't know what we're going to see. I don't know if it's going to go straight to the movie. I don't know if it's going to be on video on demand. I don't know what's going to happen with it. So maybe they might wait till next year before they release it. But Saint Maud honestly looked very, very intriguing. And I'm looking forward to that. So that is my day 21 recommendation. Tune in tomorrow to find out my day 22 recommendation. Who knows? We only got about 10 more days of October left. Let's keep it moving. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. And until next time, this is David from the 80s, and you are now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop. And I will see you tomorrow for more madness.